Hi, good morning. My name is Father Rayappa. Today, December 21st, 2016. I want to talk about the Christian holiday called Christmas. Christmas is both a sacred religious holiday and a worldwide cultural and commercial phenomenon. For 2 millennia, people around the world have been observing it with traditions and practices that are both religious and also secular in nature. Christians celebrate Christmas Day as the anniversary of the birth of Jesus of Nazareth. Popular customs include exchanging gifts, decorating Christmas trees, attending church, sharing meals with family and friends, and of course, waiting for Santa Claus to arrive. December 25th, Christmas Day, has been a federal holiday in the most of the countries. The middle of winter has long been a time of celebration around the world. Centuries before the arrival of the man called Jesus of Nazareth, early Europeans celebrated light and birth in the darkest days of winter. Many peoples rejoiced during the winter solstice, when the worst of the winter was behind them. They could look forward to longer days and extended hours of sunlight. In Scandinavia, like Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Finland, the Norse people celebrated Yule from December 21st, the winter solstice festival, all the way through January. In recognition of the return of the sun, fathers and sons would bring home large logs which they would set on fire. The people would feast until the log burned out, which could take as many as 12 to 15 days. The Norse people believed that each spark from the fire represented a new pig or calf that would be born during the coming year. The end of December was a perfect time for celebration in most areas in Europe. At that time of year, most cattle were slaughtered so they would not have to be fed during the winter. For many, it was the only time of the year when they had a supply of fresh meat. In addition, most wine and beer made during the year was finally fermented and ready for drinking. In Germany, people honored the pagan god Odin during the midwinter holiday. Germans were terrified of Odin, as they believed he made nocturnal flights through the sky to observe his people and then decide who would prosper or perish. Because of his presence, many people chose to stay inside. In the early years of Christianity, Easter was the main holiday. The birth of Jesus was not at all celebrated. In the 4th century, church officials decided to institute the birth of Jesus as a holiday. Unfortunately, the Bible does not mention date of Jesus' birth, although some evidence suggests that his birth may have occurred in the spring. Pope Julius I chose December the 25th. It is commonly believed that the Church chose this date in an effort to adopt and absorb the traditions of the pagan Saturnalia festival, which was celebrated. Romans Saturnalia festival is a festival dedicated to the planet Saturn. So that's a pagan custom, and Pope wanted to incorporate into Christmas. First called the Feast of the Nativity. That was the name used for Christmas, Feast of the Nativity. The custom spread to Egypt by 432 AD and to England by the end of the 6th century. By the end of the 8th century, the celebration of Christmas had spread all the way to Scandinavia like Sweden, Denmark, Norway, and Finland. Today, in the Greek and Russian Orthodox churches, Christmas is celebrated 13 days after the 25th of December, which is also referred to as the Epiphany or Three Kings Day. This is the day it is believed that the three wise men finally found Jesus in the manger in Bethlehem. So that is the small history of Christmas. Thank you so much for listening. I wish you all a happy Christmas 2016.